TheNaturalist, and I'm really excited today for this video because this is a video that I really thought of, and I'm like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be an amazing video, and I have so many notes to show y'all. Like, this is gonna be amazing. Like, first and foremost, thank you folks for watching my last video. And I love the support that I've been given. It actually means so much to me that a lot of you guys are actually pumping me up, you know, really egging me on. It makes such a big difference. And I know some of y'all will be like, you know, she's just saying that. But it's so true, and it means so much to me that a lot of the support that I'm getting from y'all just means a lot to me. But without further ado, let's get in the video right now. First, what you need to do is put aside 2 to 3 hours out of your schedule to actually go thrift. Literally say, this is the day I'm gonna thrift. Put aside 2 to 3 hours. For me, I literally plan out my day from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. So I make sure if I'm gonna do something, especially if I'm with my friends, I have to plan it out. This is the time we have, and that's that. So I would definitely do this because this is not a quick thing. It's not a quickie, oh, let's just go, let's just do that. No, this is dedication. This is on a different level. This is what we need to think about. Here we go. Let's get into this video. So basically, a lot of people struggle so much to find good stuff about thrifting. They're like, oh, you know, I wanted to go thrifting, or I tried to thrift and it just didn't work out. And I always try to give people advice, and I'm just like, you know, this is the perfect video to give advice about thrifting. So I'm gonna just give you the whole rundown. Girls, women, ladies, please look in the men's section. I personally, when I go to a thrift store, I always go to the men's section because they have the bomb stuff. Like, they have oversized tees, they have some really nice Levi pants. Do not be fooled by the labels. And what I mean by that is, if something is not doesn't seem like it isn't name brand, don't let that dictate if you were to buy it or not. Because when you're looking at a thrift store, there are going to be certain pieces that you know on the top of your head. When you go in there, you're like, this is the piece, like, manifest in your head, this is the piece I'm looking for. And when I tell you, when you're looking through the rack during those 2 to 3 hours, you're not going to be disappointed, because you will find it. Just because it's not Levi, just because it's not Polo, just because it's not etc., like, doesn't mean it's not going to be good, because that's where a lot of people get messed up on. Just because it's not name brand doesn't mean nothing, because everything I wear is like, I don't really wear name brand like that. If I'm being honest with you, I wear like low-key stuff. Like, I have some stuff, but you know, we're not gonna go into that. Okay, also a really good note is, if you're going to, I know at thrift stores they have color days, and they also have days where they have a massive sale, so you can get even more with your money that you have. So I would say look up online the day before, or maybe that week, and figure out the sales, because I know up here there's Savers and Goodwill. Savers used to have a color day, and I know they cut that off, and only some Savers have like color days where basically a tag of a clothing item has a purple tag or a red tag, it's 75% off, which is amazing at a thrift store. Like 75 cents a shirt, or like $1, or even like $2.50. Come on, you cannot beat that, especially if you cannot beat that. So always look it up beforehand if you really have a tight schedule and you want to just do it on a certain day. Do that thing. Oh my gosh, guys, males, boys, please look in the older woman section, the old lady section. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of crazy, like, girl, old lady section, what are you talking about? Old lady section? When I tell you, don't let it fool you. The older lady sections have very particular patterns. Certain age groups have very distinct style, and for older women, they have very trendy patterns. And they're also very big, and I know males tend to be much bigger, but do not let that fool you, because I have a friend, he had like a little vest, a sweater vest, and it looked just like in the section where like I would find the older woman clothes, and it's super trendy. You can put like, you can really make it like thrifty, like you can really make it with that whole 90s vintage vibe. You can definitely do that. Look in the old lady section. Nobody is gonna judge you. Have the confidence to go in there, go to the older lady section and really look through it, because you will be very surprised. And do not let anybody, if people looking at you like, why is this guy in here? Why is he looking through this old lady stuff? What is he, like a pervert? No. Go in there with confidence, because you know what you're looking for. Just do a little hair flip. Invisible hair flip. Thrifting online will save you so much time. For me, I know what I have in my closet. If I'm looking for a particular item, like a thrifting item, I always look online. I recommend Curtsy, I recommend Etsy. Etsy's my #1 go-to. All of those websites will be linked in the description box. Etsy. I cannot stress it enough. That's where I got my vintage Nike windbreaker. That's where I got my vintage Nike hat. That's where I got some polo. I got some Levi shorts, which is in my Instagram photo where I'm at like an arcade, and it's like I have a tube top and I have like these vintage Levi shorts. That's why you go online. Better bang for your buck. Wow. I'll be right back. What a heck? What a freaking heck? Ah! What a freaking heck? Hey, yeah, 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 hey. I cannot wait to tell you this. Oh my gosh. Oh my. For all my sneakerheads out there, for all my 90s, 80s vintage folks, this right here, I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a semi-sneakerhead. I love sneakers, legit. If there are items that are a particular brand, or like MK, Coach, one time I found a Louis, and that was freaking like $100. It was crazy. But what they do is they have it behind the cashier, so you would have to actually personally say, hey, can I see that behind the counter, because people do steal at thrift stores. At least down here, people do that very often. And I know it's just a thrift store and it's a bit less money, but people do that for whatever reasons. I have no idea. But I was in the thrift store with my mother, and I was like, Mom, I really need to go to the thrift store. You know, I was like, let me go drive down there and do it. And she came with me. And behind the counter, there were several shoes. There were some really amazing Cortezes, like some crazy vintage Cortezes. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. There were Yeezys in a brand new box. There were Prestos, Huaraches, in amazing, great condition. Now, some of y'all have seen this in my photo, but here, look at this. These are some mint Cortezes. There's only like 5 pair of these ever made, because down here, the thrifting store that I go to, it's actually near a Nike, I guess, factory. And so whenever Nike decides if there's a manufacturing error, if there's an error with making a shoe, they will just donate these shoes and just start over in their project making. And these are on the inside. It has notes. It has notes from Nike, and it even says sample, unreleased, not for sale. It says it right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says not for sale. And basically, these are $25. I had to get them. I had to get them, because you cannot just give this up at a thrift store. You can't. I also found another pair of unreleased as well. They're the Nike. They were diagonal zippers. it was amazing, great condition. They did have notes on it on the side, and I love that. Like, it really shows how authentic it is, especially when it has the handwritten note. You know, it has some minor flaws in it, but that really showcased personality within a shoe. So I really appreciate the authenticity of it. So yeah, if y'all are really looking for some shoes, go to a thrift store. Goodwill is amazing for that. They always have their stuff behind the counter or behind the cashier if it's like really good. So definitely like look. Like, I be having my binoculars, be like, where is it? So very amazing. I also picked up a pair of new Uggs. They were in a box, and I got them for $30, and they were the creamy ones that were like borderline white Uggs, but they're like kind of cream looking. I got those new. I won't be needing them anymore because I'm moving and there's like no snow where I'm going, so I just donated to somebody else. But they were new, completely in the box, best condition ever. I also picked up some Vera Bradley bags, which is one for my meetings because I thought it was so cute. So I did end up donating that one, and it really hurt my heart to let it go, but I know someone out there would also very much appreciate it, so I just let it go. My next tip would have to be to go to thrift stores that are in affluent towns, cities, or even states. So if you end up like traveling, definitely go make a stop at a thrift store, because in affluent areas, a lot of people do have a lot more money and they give away things like a lot of name brand stuff. So always, you know, make the extra trip, you know, a few more miles to an affluent town or city, and a lot of people give away a lot of good stuff. So that's what I do. That's where I found that's where I found my Harley Davidsons and everything like that. Thrift near factories. Factories do give away a lot of things in their contract. I don't know if you guys know that, but companies are supposed to give some of what they don't sell to stores, and they usually give it to like Marshalls, or they'll give it to TJ Maxx, but they also give it to thrift stores. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's within the contract, and some of the thrift stores do have a contract, or I guess what do they call it, like charity work, that they do give it to Goodwill and whatnot. So I would definitely go to thrifting stores that are within 10 miles of really big companies. I know in Boston we have the Nike outlet, we have the whole New Balance headquarters, the world headquarters, and also we have one of the headquarters of the Nike in Boston, and several others. We have Polo outlets, and so they do give it to like a lot of the thrift stores. And honestly, my last tip would have to be to have fun, of course, to have fun, but also keep in mind that this is hit or miss. Whenever you go into a thrift store, it's not gonna be 100% all the time. I'm gonna find something amazing. Some days you just have to come back because they always restock, and that's okay. So always have a positive attitude towards it, because it's just, you have to find the fun in it, you know. Sometimes you find stuff, sometimes you don't, and that's okay, you know. The uncertainty is what's cool about it, like being surprised, like you finding this one good thing, and you just have to have fun with it, because at the end of the day, you know, we just want to have fun. We also want to be happy, you know. So just take it slow, take it easy, don't take it too serious like it's a sport. I'm shaking my camera, but yeah. So that is it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. I loved filming this. I loved it so much, so much. I love filming it. And I hope some of you found some amazing tips through this. And if you really liked this video and really kind of found like a gem in it, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you really like my content so far, please subscribe to show your support, and I would really love that. If you have any questions, my Instagram is linked to my channel art, so if you want to DM me anything, I'm trying to do my best to answer my DMs at this moment. I'm not the best, but I want to get better at that. So if you do have questions, again, just click the channel art, and that'll send you to my Instagram, and you can ask me anything. All right, folks, I'll see you.